Here we are back again. In Minecraft this time. Ellen should be joining us shortly. The frozen lands. Sure is pretty out here. Oh, I've just had a thought. Yeah, I would absolutely leave you a boat. I mean, my plan was to make us both boats and figure out any other supplies while I waited for you to join us. But it's just occurred to me that a certain someone told me I wouldn't need a bed on this trip. A certain Narellan told me that I shouldn't take a bed into the Nether. Whoop. Oh! The Just Run monsters are out there. Lest you deploy it and die. Oh, is the no beds in the Nether rule just so that you don't respawn in the Nether and get stuck there? Because I could have really done with a nap, I have to say. They explode? What? If you try and respawn at a nether bed, it just blows up? That sure is a thing. If you place it, they explode. Oh, okay. So if I just put it down, I could have blown myself up. Well, I now understand your concern, at least. Ah! I didn't think these could come underwater. Alright, come down here again. Come down here again, buddy. I'll have you. I'll have at you. Where did it go? Yeah. Go on, get lost. Didn't know who you were messing with, huh? I don't know if these things can be killed. But hey, I'm not doing anything else for the next 10 minutes while I wait for sunrise. Ah! Jerk. Hey, I killed one! It did not appear to drop XP or anything, though, so that's unfortunate. Okay, that's another one. Oh. Come at me, buddy. See what you got. Yeah, you next? Okay. I guess you don't get anything for killing these. Probably they spawn infinitely when you're this tired. Oh no, I got XP for that one. The other ones didn't seem to give XP though. Oop. So it turns out that if I stay up all night, I can vanquish my demons. You were wrong, Mum. Look at that, I killed my insomnia. Surprisingly quiet out. I guess it's a bright night. Not as many horrible things spawning. I can see a few on the horizon. Oh, more of these guys. It's the thing about insomnia, it always comes back. Hey, it dropped to something. Oh, I've got all these wooden pickaxes. I don't need these. Nobody needs these. It should be soon. Nope, no, I did get him. So I thought they were out of range. I think they're out of effective range. You go wandering through the world, creeper hunting, get completely lost and lose all track of where the base is. Hey, a bee! What are you doing out at night? Buzz buzz. Where are you? Filling up a supply of membranes. I'm sure there's countless things that I can do with that. Ooh, a squadron of them. Are you allowed out in the morning? Guess the sun's not up yet. Yes, now to harvest this massive supply of rotten flesh. The true treasure that we have explored for. Okay, let's go get some. I've got a bit of wood. Actually, I've got tons of wood. I don't need to cut down any trees. Why am I even out here? I forgot that I had that massive stockpile of wood with me.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome in, Alan.
Thank you. How's it going?
Really good, thank you. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. It's a wooden pickaxe lying here on the beach.
Must be zombies. You know, littering. I don't endorse it myself.
No, not I. Where's shield got? Oh, Mellinger bit. Is it boat time? Is it sailing home time?
I believe so. There's a boat there for you.
This crafting table, or have you got space?
I can make a little space.
I say I've got space for the, because I've already got a crafting table in my inventory, so it'll stack.
Okay, it's up to you. I don't mind leaving it here for future generations. Crafting tables are not a premium resource, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't like to leave things behind.
I like to make sure the supplies here for, you know, whoever ends up here next. I'm the guy who leaves torches and potions in each dungeon.
Look at that, just sat there in the ice.
Yeah. So out of place.
It is, isn't it? Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's not. It's like actually embedded in the ice. There's nothing underneath it.
Yeah. It's kind of stuck to it.
Yeah. Return, because there's really good loot just inside that. Just inside that portal that we could do again.
I was going to ask if you could build another portal under the water, but I suppose you couldn't light it. There goes my plan to create a perpetual motion machine.
But it would have worked this time.
It's just portal physics. You gotta think with portals.
True. Hey, look, a marker.
Wonder who could have left that there.
Wonder.
That means we have a little base. We built a little base right next to this marker, right? Didn't we?
I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think we did.
Okay, I've been misremembering. Like, it wasn't anything fancy, there wasn't any buildings or anything, but I thought we, like, threw up a wooden wall and put down a couple of torches.
Oh, that was somewhere else, I think. I think further around the coast we operated out of a ship. Anything like that?
Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. It was further along than the marker, definitely.
Yeah. Look at all this water and everything.
Yeah. Sure is some water.
Nothing's on fire.
Yeah. It's a sight for sore eyes after the nether.
Look, I mean, just look up. Like, we can look up.
sun's directly overhead.
But yeah, we can look up and see sky rather than ceiling.
Yeah.
That's something.
That's what I play video games for, to get an experience I can't get in real life.
We just gotta keep the coast on his right hand side, don't we? And we'll get on.
Yeah. Upside down ship.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? I don't remember that, although you'd think I would.
No, I have vague recollections of upside down ship. I remember
Ah.
the big three-masted one better though. Water's getting a bit warmer here.
Yeah. Another upside down ship. Gives way to coral reefs, which is quite lovely.
Yeah.
Water's colour's changed again. If I could open the panel, I could tell you exactly what biome the different colours correspond to, but that is not our way.
Panel? What is this of which you speak? I am but a simple traveller, sir.
Sound of the oars.
It's very pretty out.
You think because we come from, for an island quite far inland, the sea is especially, whoa. Ah.
Oh.
Exactly. Yeah, look, a mark. Now I think this is where. I think this is where you can like go in and find the inland sea, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Take us to the other Nether Temple. We could use that to take a shortcut back.
It's true. At some point, we're gonna have to try. We have to go through the different ones and try and work out where they are in relation to each other.
Yeah.
And make a link between them in the Nether.
See how they connect.
Because the first one we found, the one in that Nether Temple, is there was like in a cave, but
Yeah.
was overlooking a sea of lava. Now, of course, they're everywhere, but could that have been, if we say, for example, where Badger fell in and died?
Yeah.
Because he went on further than us. So.
There are definitely some big lava seas that we passed.
No. I don't know if we'd gone wrong way. How far out would we now in the wrong direction? Yeah, the coral's right up to the surface over there. Well, I've been doing this thing which has me occupied at the minute. I had a while of waiting around, so I was just on my phone browsing things online, reading an article. And one of them came, I forget what it's called, is it Bryozoan or something? Which is just some little sea creature that is a zooid. It's not an animal, because it's not like complete enough to be an animal. Some little simple creature that usually live in colonies. Therefore, some of them do the feeding and share out the nutrients, and some have reproductive organs, etc. So they're all like technically individual animals, but they have to work together.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Interesting, weird little sea creature. Individually, I think they're like 0.5 millimeter long.
Yeah.
You'd never spot that, would you? But like the colonies of them are like 3 foot across.
Huh.
Can get up to like 1 meter across. So.
Our little trip is about to get interesting, by the way.
Because we haven't slept for a while.
Yes.
We'll just keep going. And we'll probably have a hard time dive bombing as if... Hey, the shrine's here! We're home.
Oh, thank goodness.
We're just gonna have to...
Spent the entire last night stabbing insomnia. I think this bed's in the shrine. It's well lit there. Would that be a good spot to go to?
Yeah, I mean, I was going for the starfire, but this is even closer.
Yeah, just thinking with it being on its own little island and the entranceway being lit, I don't think there'll be any dangers in here.
True. Oh no, there's somebody coming at me in a boat.
Hey, Mickey's cat. No beds here.
Nope.
Shall write a stern letter to the manager.
To the ships! Get to the ships! So here's what we do. We sail... In fact, we probably don't even need to sleep here. We can probably just run it. What's that underwater? It's just a lava thing. So we pull into the boathouse, we bail, and we sprint for the... Oh, there's creepers everywhere. And we sprint for the station. What do you reckon?
Okay.
Could get interesting, so get ready to run. As soon as I open this door, we're gonna run, okay?
Okay.
Keep running, don't stop.
Yep, I'm just making sure I wasn't going to kill the horse.
It won't if we keep run past it and it doesn't blow up.
Yeah. Okay. It'll probably be morning by the... Whoa, you're teleporting.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, by the time we take the overnight train to Kazumbi, probably be morning. I've got some bad news. There's only one minecart.
Is there really?
No. It's the minecarts. I'm straight up lying to you, and for very little reason.
The best kind of lying. Would you deploy one for me? I've not got any inventory
There you
space.
go.
Thank you. See you at home.
Yeah, see you there.
I mean, no, but I'm probably just like looking around. Still. I really tend to start shooting arrows backwards. I've got some ideas for sort of rail improvement works I might engage in.
If every single space was an accelerator. And like if we filled up the minecarts with like some sort of cushioning foam.
I think you see, like, I can't remember the exact, but there's an exact space in it which you reach terminal velocity. In terms of powered rails, but I can't remember what it is.
Well, this is easily the most ridden path, so if there was one to upgrade, it'd be this one.
Yeah. Because I mean, to be honest, we already are at terminal velocity.
Yeah.
Going like this. Or close enough to, you know. Each powered rail is 36 blocks apart, and I think the maximum speed is if they're at 34 blocks apart.
Oh, okay.
And you lose something like, is it over the distance of your blocks, you lose like a second or something in terms of speed. So it's a decent compromise.
Yeah.
Also, because the torches are 6 blocks apart. It makes sense to have it at 36 because then you just do every 6 torches.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just some little things I wouldn't mind trying. I wouldn't mind having the rails. If we're facing up this tunnel away from the Casby station, I wouldn't mind having the rails run on the left-hand side. Oh yeah, I can't pick that up. There's no inventory space. But you can, right? You got inventory space.
Yeah.
Oh, I could just
I mean, I can-
try this.
Oh.
There's rail.
What have you done?
Oop.
You picked up one of the rails. You can't do that.
Highly irregular.
Hmm.
I don't know why we're saving wooden pickaxes.
I mean, neither do I, to be honest.
Throw them in the furnaces.
Yeah.
Still night, but
Okay.
they're probably fine now. It's not like they can just descend from the sky and attack us.
Yeah.
To the storehouse!
Okay. Just slam it into my legs, why not?
Ah, I thought you'd gone through the one next to it and was already on your way through. Be ever safety conscious. Closing the gate lest something should get in.
They've gotten in.
Have they ever gotten in? Huh, no. Well, that answer isn't correct. See, what a pleasant jog
Yeah.
through Casimir. Without any, assault on his path. Creatures.
Yeah. Haven't seen any of them yet. I mean, I saw some before you arrived.
Let's see. I used a lot of arrows actually.
Yeah, same.
So
There were
you
several stacks.
I'd got 2 stacks and I'd got 1 stack intact and 1 reduced to a mere 11 arrows. I don't know where half this stuff's gonna go.
No.
Some's more obvious than less so. So, armor, legs, and leather trousers. Now, where do we put obsidian and such? It's in building blocks.
Yeah.
There's crying obsidians in here. We got nether axe already in here. Coral and stuff. So what's in crafting materials? Do you have anything in crafting materials? There's a clock. There's a couple of clocks in crafting materials. Still, could probably torch some of these. So, I mean, I guess blaze rods and that go in spoils of war because that's what they are.
Yeah.
Brimstone cream. So let's put that in here for now. Me samples of various plants. Do they go in food? They might not be food.
Yeah.
So I'll put them in farm goods. No, I'm
Yeah.
putting in farm goods. Like vines and sargasso and stuff are in there. So
Things that can be farmed.
I've got to try to put some more eggs in here. I love just having an incinerator. Nether bricks in there. A load of nether right. Free chaos in it. Let's chuck everything in there for now. I don't know where obsidian goes, so I've just put it in there for now.
Sun's up.
Do we need a chest dedicated to kelp anymore? Well, we've got a fair bit in there, but do we actually need one dedicated to it, I wonder?
Yeah, I could probably go into a sapling. Well, not saplings. Farm goods? I don't know.
Something we should do it, isn't it? Surely a gem. Nether crystals. Could put gold lumps in there. In gems currency, I've put it in metals.
Okay.
Do we need 2 chests for enchanting? There's things to think about. I put the crafting table in processed wood along with the other 6.
This is why I leave them everywhere.
I know. We've got a couple of half-empty chests. You know, like soil. A load of soil in one chest and like a load of soil in another chest. So I'm just consolidating.
Okay. Like the chasm be. Good to be home.
It's true. Did you just start farming?
Yeah.
That's not heard all this.
Yeah,
What's that?
everything's growing out, so.
Coffee.
Got a lot of goods to repair, so. My battered pickaxe in my left hand. But I don't have to remember to keep moving it around when I want to pick up an XP.
Yeah. I need to go and recover my bed, of course. Other than that, I think I've got everything. Home.
Yeah.
Just it is. But it's certainly not a squalid hamlet.
Ruined lands.
I didn't take Jamball leg with me. I need to remember to pick my axe back up. I can't remember. I was in the middle of something I was doing with it. I can't now think what it was.
Yeah.
But I didn't take it with me to the nether. I took a lesser axe. No, not quite.
Uh, I may have spied thy feline. What of it to you, knave? Amber lamp on an amber lamp. Wow. It upsets me that I can't eat sugar by the handful.
I really want it to be a moral lesson. I just don't do it. Beetroot's not really in right now. Or not in yet, I should say.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the last thing we harvested before we went.
Yeah. Munch, 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 fill the void. Yes. Handfuls of sugar fill the void inside me.
Oops.
It's Cho'Gath way of life. It's my spirit animal. Nom 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 nom.
It's like Cookie Monster. You were always my favourite character on the Muppets.
Yeah.
Not Muppets, Sesame Street.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just always liked it. It's just, I think it's just so over the top the way he's like.
When are we gonna get Cookie Monster Cho'Gath?
Do you remember that meme I posted the other month? That's like, it says, or the caption was, "When your joke character hits level 20, in D&D."
Yeah.
And someone's taken like a Cookie Monster suit, but made it to like Godzilla. Cookie Monster puppet, didn't he, actually? Made it look like Godzilla.
Let's go the Grouch for Badger.
Ah. Anyone want any pumpkins? Go on, who wants pumpkins? I'm sure plenty of you do. You clearly don't.
Everybody should
Fisherman
want
who now
pumpkins.
sells fishing rods with warrant charm too. Who's been leveling up a fisherman? Suspicious.
Sympathize, because I often am a garbage can.
My pickaxe is restored.
I'm reminded of Earthbound, where Dr. Saturn is just sat in a garbage can for no apparent reason. Saturns are an alien colony on Earth. In accordance with Earth customs, they have all adopted a name. Specifically, they have all chosen the name Mr. Saturn. With the exception of their medical officer, who has chosen the name Dr. Saturn.
Oh, you know. Basic ideas there, aren't it?
Yeah. An attempt was made.
Do you know what I think we should do tonight? Sleep.
Yeah, sleep sounds good.
By sunset or storm, thou mayst slumber.
Yeah, most of Saturn Village consists of the Saturns doing their best to imitate human culture, while not remotely understanding any of it. Hence the
Kind of like how you feel while watching The Room. Sorry, go
yeah, and hence the fact that Dr. Saturn is sat inside a giant bin for no reason.
on.
Yeah, the inn is free at Saturn Village. They're just delighted to have a customer. Also, the bed has a chair in it, like set into it, so that the back of the chair just sticks it up from the middle of the bed.
Okay. Sure.
Mhm.
Find somebody who buys wheat. Not you.
Anytime we feel grumpy for nonsensical reason. Yeah, same thing we do every night. Go to bed. Same thing we do every night. Feel that tiny fraction worse than the average and turn our haunting gaze to the distractions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Fallout 4. That's a good distraction. Lose myself in the plot and everything, and getting into character.
Want to
That's what I
buy,
want.
Zoom? Can sell too. Me and Mr. Saturn can do all for you. A shopkeeper dialogue just popped into my head. Saturn Village was my favorite place in Earthbound.
Yeah.
Everyone there was so nice.
Yeah, buy a wheat.
Buy wheat, buddy? Hey, buddy, you want to buy some wheat?
Are you trying to sell wheat as well?
Yeah.
They're in competition. Whoever can find the farmer who sells wheat the quickest. Or buys wheat.
Hey, buddy. Hey,
Anyway.
buddy. Want to buy some death sticks?
You don't want to sell me death.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
Go home and rethink your life.
Let's go home and rethink my life.
Hey, there's a farmer stuck in a hole. He's the hack! Got him! Lamau.
You want to leave
So
your
you
death
were
sticks
looking
here
like-
with me.
So I may consume them later. So you were looking for farmers, that weren't stuck in holes in the ground.
That was my mistake.
Exactly. There you go. I freed him now. Or them, I should say. I don't even know where I got this. Put that there, change that down again. Yeah.
Sugarcane with wheat. Sell them some sweet.
Got the XP to fix it.
Get behind that. Marketing campaign writes itself.
Ah, I need a few more levels. If I can do that. With an axe. To make a different axe. Need 3 more levels of XP. Finish that morale. So. Maybe I can fix those shears as well.
Yeah, you're on a mending spree.
I am.
What if you can enchant shears? Otherwise you go through them quite fast.
I'm afraid I don't know. Cat running about. Don't worry, I've got the elbow.
Oh. Such tragedies have come to pass before now.
True.
You're in a terrible mood? No, Badger. What is the wrong? Have you been playing League again?
I spent my Battle Queens tokens today.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't finish all the missions, but let's say I've been playing Fallout 4 instead of League, so fitting it around work and everything, it's only to be expected.
Yeah.
Didn't get out good. I got a shot for Kane if I wanted to play Kane. I mean, I'm not saying I won't, but
Yeah.
it's once you could. Well, I once had a game with somebody who insisted you could play Kane mid.
Yeah.
Just
Did they,
interesting.
were they doing so?
Yes.
How did it work out for them?
Pretty good actually, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pretty well. So I didn't expect.
Hmm.
You know, because they were playing Kane mid.
Yeah.
But actually, yeah, it went.
You play him as a roaming mid laner.
Yeah. Doing a lot of ganking, a lot of walking through walls.
Yeah.
A lot of yes. Makes me laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Master's certainly having a fun time.
That is. I think if you go for blue cane, as people call it, I think they're going like, yes. He says something like, I am everywhere.
Yeah.
Which is also funny. I was googling something about Fallout 4 yesterday. I ended up on like, I don't know, a Reddit or something.
Yeah.
And it was somebody was just like, I've played, you know, this is my 20th playthrough and this is the first time I've seen this happen. And they were just having a conversation with somebody in this room. And a super mutant burst through the door and threw a mini nuke at point blank range.
Hmm.
Like, when I say burst through the door, I don't mean from the next room, I mean like from the outside.
Yeah.
And you know, like Fallout 4 is like Skyrim. Like it's technically like a separate place when you go through a door like that.
Yeah.
But apparently it's like Skyrim. If somebody's close enough behind you, like chasing you, when you go through a door, they will follow you through it sometimes. Just in their case, it was a super mutant with a nuke.
Yeah.
But they just talking to this group. There's a bit a cluster of like Brotherhood of Steel Knights. Like, you know, they're in the dialogue and everything.
Yeah.
And then yeah, the super mutant just bursts in, roaring, and And the knight manages to punch him before anything else happens. But still.
If it's got to happen anywhere, then a Brotherhood of Steel base is likely the safest place to do it.
True. I decided recently, and obviously I'll tell you no details, but I decided recently it was time, to choose my faction.
Yeah.
Because up to a certain point in the you can play the factions as you wish, but eventually you have to choose one. You don't have to, I guess. You could just not play those quest lines any further, but they become mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
So I decided, I'd chosen my faction, and I was gonna take out the other two, which I've been putting off for ages. And kids doing quests I wanted to do or whatever for them.
Yeah.
But taking one of them out, it didn't feel great. It was, and then I realized afterwards, I essentially, inadvertently, recreated the Instruments of Destruction scene from Transformers the movie. Because basically what happened was we breached the wall, the entrance to the base, and I walked in my power armor and just started shooting. Yeah. Including the fact that as we breached the wall, one of the bards, one of the named characters, ran up to see what the noise was. And I responded by shooting him. And I've got, there's a type of pistol in the game that I think is probably the strongest. And I've got that and upgraded it to maximum and taking all the perks that allow you to, increase the damage you do with pistols.
Yeah.
So I just kind of one-shot him and then walked around the corner and one-shot like most of them. And I realised afterwards, I was like, so hold on, so I blew, there's an explosion, someone ran up to investigate and got shot, and then I just calmly walked in and shot the rest of that's...
Yeah.
Including him trying to dive into cover and stuff. I was like, yeah, I just recreated that scene. Well.
Yeah.
I realised at the time I could have at least been humming the tune in my head.
Play it on repeat, max volume.
Yeah. Boom, bam, bam, bam. They just storm in.
I think that's the best song in that soundtrack.
Yeah, I think so too. Works really well for the scene as well.
Yeah.
Megatron, Decepticons, etc. That's what kind of reminded me now. Oh, and I was wearing my best power armor as well. So like the one of them who did get a shot at me, it just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt bad for him. But again, also, made it feel even more like that scene from Transformers the movie.
Yeah.
Tat, I'm selling you at knockdown rates. Kind of, I guess. Imagine the dude who ran up to see what was going on, doing the Megatron Decepticons thing, which has been like power armor, the Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Then the music starts playing. Bam, bam. Stuck. That's not stuck. You're just roaming around. Someone will buy carrots, I'm sure. Cool. Let's find out. Yes.
My pickaxe no longer looks like it will break in one hit.
Nice.
Anybody else want wheat though?
Yes. Ah, I've got enough XP as well to do the thing I wanted to do, Jumbo. Like, nice.
Yeah.
That sounds like somebody's using an anvil. Somebody using an anvil.
Not me.
The villager up to something then. There you go. Efficacy charm 4 and warrant charm 2.
Nice.
Nice. I raised us another stack of emeralds, now enough.
Yeah.
My spade's got efficacy charm 4 and warrant charm 3. Which is, you know, kind of things I have on them. But everything else is efficacy first and warrant second except that one, and I find it really weird.
Yeah.
It's obviously just the order that they got combined in or whatever. The fact there's only that one makes me
Yeah.
feel weird. Feels weird in some intangible way. Where's the water there? Oh, did Badger do that to flood that skeletons or something?
Don't know. Is that the old mine? The water running down there now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not sure. Well, I don't know why. There does seem to be.
Hmm.
Ceiling height of the storehouse. 4, straight 4 up, that's fine.
Making modifications to the storehouse.
No, I'm just thinking. Oh, maybe. You know, I'm just poking around.
Okay. Not starting any fires, I hope.
I don't know, man. You know, we'll have to see how things go. Thinking about the future as much as anything.
Constructing additional storehouses.
Yeah. Construct additional pylons. That's Protoss, isn't it?
Yeah. Spawn more overlords. third one, I believe.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that. You're like, nah, I don't think I'll bother. I'm like, but thou must. Apparently, I mean, there's one of the endings of Fallout 3, which, I mean, I've not played, but I saw people getting really mad about it.
Yeah.
And it essentially, one of the endings can have you, have to go into this radioactive chamber, which is fatal to humans.
Yeah.
Obviously. Torches, that's what I'm missing. I run out of torches. And apparently you can get a companion who's like a robot or a super mutant or something. Somehow immune to radiation.
Yeah.
And it acknowledges the fact that you've got a companion who would be immune to the radiation that is about to kill you. But they just refuse to like go in instead of you. I'm like, no, my friend, this is your destiny, and I won't take it from you. It's just terrible, isn't it? I mean, it's essentially, but thou must.
Yeah.
But the idea that you'd be like, would you pull this lever for me? I don't want to die. And they're like, no, my friend, this is your destiny. Like, no, I don't. You were thrilled, would you?
Yeah. I won't take this glorious death from you.
It's essentially that. It's like, no, that's fine.
But just saying, apparently they fixed it with the DLC.
Yeah, because essentially they added DLC, and that means you can't be dead. Otherwise, you can't play the DLC.
Yeah.
Because if you choose that ending and your character dies, you can't carry on the story. So therefore, he's like, "Oh wait, actually, yes, the radiation won't harm me. Of course, I'll go in his place." Oh yeah, didn't think of that before, did you? Imagine how mad you'd be if that were the ending.
Yeah.
No, my friend, I won't take that from you. Please do.
This would mildly inconvenience you at most.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a super mutant, you'd just be like, "Oh, it's a bit radioactive in here.
Yeah.
I don't want, But I don't know if they're immune to radiation, but they're highly resistant at least, aren't they? Well, they're not going to be that bothered. Put it another way. I can only hope that there's a whole bunch of companions who would otherwise be immune to radiation, and they're all just like, "No, I won't." But I hope they all have a different reason. They give you a different reason.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you sending me to die?
Super mutants are immune and ghouls actively heal in it. Okay.
That's true. Instead of the ghouls, I wasn't sure if super mutants are resistant or immune, but if they're immune, that makes sense. Because that's kind of that's part of the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Can you get a ghoul companion if they give another lame excuse why they won't help you?
No, thank you. I'm not hungry.
Yeah. No. I'm sure I've seen something. I'm thinking now that I've seen something, but I can't remember what it is. Where somebody basically ends up with that kind of ending. It's a comedy or something.
Yeah.
And everyone just makes me like, "Oh yeah, you must be the one to do this," and they're just really sullenly going up to do the thing they have to do because it's gonna kill them or whatever. And they're just really, they do it, but they're just really sullen because they know it's not necessary.
Yeah. There's a bit like that in the self-aware Half-Life AI stuff, where one of the security guards follows Gordon into the radioactive test chamber. And like the scientists are yelling at Gordon, you know, what's taking so long? Why didn't you turn the machine on? And Gordon's like, there's another guy in here. He's not wearing a radiation suit. He is going to die when I turn this on. It's acceptable losses, Gordon. No, it's not. There's no reason for him to be in here.
Yeah, just like really callous.
Yeah. Nice if it's sort of a decent reason for it, a last-minute betrayal or something.
Yeah, I mean, like, nobody's gonna be shocked if a super mutant does something like that, are they?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's probably stereotyping or whatever, but if a super mutant was like, nah, off you go, you'd be like, ah, damn it.
Yeah, Charlie the Unicorn ending where they get to Candy Mountain and he goes in, and he's the first one to step inside, and then the others just say goodbye, Charlie, and close the door behind him.
You just smile and be like, bye.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if they'd set up a good reason, you'd still probably be like, oh yeah, I know why they've done that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can't just get your super mutant to do it for you.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you'd kind of be like, yeah, okay, wouldn't you? You'd accept it, I think. You know, I think, yeah, okay, I know why they did that. That's clearly plot reasons, but yeah, I think you'd probably accept that.
Yeah.
They had a good reason to do it. And this plan's fallen already.
It's kind of a similar thing in Metal Gear Solid 4, actually, where in order to shut down the computer that they're using to hack into the world's AI and take over all the systems, Snake has to storm the enemy flagship, fight his way through legions of enemies, defeat their commander, crawl through a nuclear reactor,
Oof.
and deliver Articon's robot to the computer core where it can hack into the systems. Except, like, the robot can A, turn invisible, and B, is perfectly capable of opening doors. Like, it probably could have gotten in there on its own.
So this is actually unnecessary.
Yeah.
They're just like hazing him.
Yeah.
We're going to crawl through a nuclear reactor.
Oh, an elaborate prank. Like, he gets to the computer core and Snake just collapses on the floor while the robot rolls up and plugs into the machine. You could have just set him down and let him go do it.
Maybe he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
So he's like, man, I'm meant to do all this machine stuff. Then everyone's watching like, what's he doing?
Snake,
the robot
Snake
can
man,
just...
stop.
I've got to get the robot to the core. Like, dude, it'll do it itself.
Yeah.
This is all entirely unnecessary. There's a robot you can work with in Fallout 4, who at one point you have to go somewhere radioactive, and he's like, I mean, it's not going to bother me, but you probably don't want to go. True. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
I think like in it actually true that like, certain kinds of radiation would mess with like computer systems more than they would with people.
Yeah.
But I guess it's for like a universe where everything's radioactive. They probably build robots with that in mind.
Yeah. You can shield the components that would take damage.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, and also it's down here. Oops.
Oops. What happened?
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
So I think they breached the surface a little bit. I didn't mean to. Oh, then I see you.
We've, surface. Interacted with the surface world. You know our rules.
Come troglodytes. But the fauna there are a bit pretty sweet, right? Just living underground, just
Yeah.
doing their own thing, you know.
They don't have souls though.
Don't do it. Well, they are the black soul or whatever it's called. No, white soul. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got animal souls.
Alarming for a variety of reasons. Talk about it sometime.
Yeah, they seem to be the most intelligent race to have animal souls.
Do you know how the Falmer came to be? Which is a reference, of course, to Lord of the Rings. Pick up on that as Christopher Lee as Saruman. Can't remember if it's in the theatrical cut or not. Like, I don't know where you are, where you got up to in Skyrim, so I don't want to be like, oh yeah, it's such a thing. And you're like, what? I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Falmer except it seems that there's like probably the first assumption you come to when you find a race of underground monstrous people living in the ruins of the dwarven kingdoms where the people all vanish mysteriously is that, you know, maybe Falmer are dwarves.
But they don't have beards.
Right, how much they've been corrupted.
I know that dwarves have beards, drink beer, are mucky, and talk in Scottish accents, I think is the like commonly accepted stereotype these days.
Yeah.
Ah!
Neuralon
How
said.
How far they've fallen from Tolkien's original presentation. Because they're quite, you know, they got a lot going on in the original Tolkien stuff, haven't they? They're not a joke.
Whereas the consensus in modern fantasy work seems to be that they have nothing going on. All dwarves are exactly the same person.
Yeah, that's not cool. I don't like that. So we've talked about it before, I don't think on stream, or probably on stream because this involves me. The fact that like Gimli's this kind of thoughtful, serious character in the books.
Yeah.
And you know, I like the films, but the films do turn him into kind of a joke.
Yeah, Scott's personalities with Legolas.
Yeah, and I think Legolas's character carries that better. Because he's kind of just like having a holiday.
Yeah.
It just so happens to involve, you know, saving the world.
Yeah, so. Bit of fun to him, bit of an adventure. Passes the time.
Yeah. Because I mean, he's an elf. He's got it.
Yeah.
Time is the thing he's got. So why not have some fun while just whiling away time until you've got to answer the call to the Havens.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to, but never again will you find peace until you answer to whatever the oracle says to him.
Is there an oracle that said it to him, or did he prophesize it himself?
Top of my head. I said there's not actually like an oracle as such. I was being facetious.
Yeah. When he hears the cry of the gulls. Alas, for the cry of the gulls. Never again shall I know peace under birch or under elm.
I think he mentions he was warned of it. Well, that's just like an elven thing.
Yeah, just a generic elven thing. If you go to the sea, it will affect you.
Yeah.
They all feel that call.
Exactly. Exactly it. Huh. Oops. So there's a thought, and the reason Gimli gets to eventually go oversea is because of Galadriel, because she puts in a good word for him.
Yeah.
But also, like, his pals are like this, so I don't hate.
Yeah.
Also, I can't remember if I posted it in your Discord. Sorry, go on.
So Galadriel has a lot more pull over there.
Yeah. So. Although for a long time she didn't. It's one of those things that don't really come up in Lord of the Rings. It's not something that a lot of people know. Is when she says, "I passed the test.
Yeah.
I was diminished and going to the west." That's because she's currently banned from going into the west.
She was part of the big rebellion.
Yeah. And even though she didn't personally do anything particularly wrong, she's still under that ban.
Yeah.
She's one of the leaders thereof. And the Valar are like, yeah, they're not coming back. And then when she offered the ring, Sauron's ring is offered to her willingly, and she refuses it. That kind of proves that she's, sort of sent out.
Yeah.
There's an interesting thing as well about the gift she gives Gimli. I did post that.
Yeah, you did. You can tell it again if you like. So hi Jess, how are you doing?
Hey Jess.
What's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, feel free to tell the story again if you like.
Thank you.
Those who haven't read it.
So Fëanor is the greatest. He's is he the great? I mean, he's the most skilled elf to have ever lived, right?
Yeah.
And he ranks amongst the greatest. And he got on. He really liked Galadriel, but she didn't like him. And he kept because he kept asking for strands of her hair so that he could, make it into something nice.
Yeah.
Because her hair was like gold. Because blonde hair, again, contrary to a popular kind of opinion, in Tolkien, blonde hair is rare amongst elves. Especially amongst the Noldor, which is There she is. So he was like, "Hey, can I have some of your hair and I'll like make something out on it?" And she's like, "No, I don't like you. Leave me alone." And this goes on like 3 times. He asks her for some of her hair. So because in the end, Gimli, kind of very embarrassedly, when she says that, what do you like? He says, "Oh, nothing unless it be a single hair from your head." And so she gives him 3 strands.
Yeah.
And the significance goes being mirrored. That which she would not give Feanor,
Yeah.
she gives to Gimli. And also, it's 3 strands. It's 3 times what he asks, and also mirrors the fact that Feanor asked 3 times and was refused.
Yeah.
Feanor, massive jerk. And so it's just a lot of trouble.
Yeah. I'm glad you're surviving, Jess. Hang in there. I hope things are going alright.
Yeah,
You've got
probably
a
doing
lot
okay.
going on at the moment. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I got nothing to grumble about.
Didn't stop though, did it?
Never has. Never will. Yeah, good guy, Gimli.
Yeah. Sorry, isn't he?
Yeah. Beeps anybody?
What kind of music is it?
J-pop, obviously. It's the only thing I listen to.
True. This I believe.
Really do with more people who buy weed.
Yeah, that would be very useful.
Yeah. You know, the butcher will buy blocks of dried kelp.
Question said who, sir?
The butcher's willing to buy blocks of dried kelp.
Oh, that's interesting. I think we could try some kelp.
Yeah. It's taking up space at the moment, right?
That's true. I always said we'd find a use for that kelp, and you won't believe me.
It's true, I just wanted to chuck it into the furnace like I do with everything.
Sounds like you got an obsession with fire.
A town meeting? Kind of. Every evening the villagers all meet by the well.
Raining.
Is it raining?
That sounds like it under here.
Illumus of fail says zit.
It is. We need more cartographers, don't we?
Yeah. We do have a cartography table that's not currently being used. 2 of them, maybe. I think we've only got 2 cartographers and there's 4 tables.
Nirelon says zit.
So we need to redistribute some food. We need to, you know, do some trade. Oh, we're already doing trading. To redistribute some food, make sure there's enough beds, and try and encourage them to, you know, do what comes naturally. You know, you're saying don't start any fires.
Yeah.
What do you think would happen if I was to, you know, for example, if such a thing should occur, tunnel into the underside of the furnace?
What you got going on here?
Thought I'd expand.
Okay. Some
This is the
extra,
first.
some extra storage space.
Yeah. This is the first step.
Yeah. Repurposing the old, the old chicken contraption.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what gave me the idea. Kind of seeing it. I mean, the hole goes deeper than the one I've dug, but seeing it kind of with a ladder down, I thought, let's see if I can do something with that.
Yeah.
Yes, sounds you can. But I mean, I'll make a proper entrance, but I thought for now and we'll see where we go from there. Plan to know, we'll have to see. Oh, I can pull that one off.
Demand can't keep up with the supply for wheat.
If they keep producing more, eventually I'm sure someone will buy it.
Maybe we should start throwing 3/4 of our wheat away to raise the price.
That'll be it. They're not produce less though.
Might probably lose our subsidies if we did that.
That's not what we want.
Worst case scenario, that.
Well, true. Let's not be more efficient or anything. We'll just you know, destroy a load of the crops and it'll be fine. Okay. So we'll do a little bit haphazard, not like that.
Yeah, trying to keep a few things going.
There's dogged support for small businesses. Admirable, really.
It's an investment.
True.
the last of my money. Invested all my profits. What about your
I was going
profits?
for
Shall I
the Bugs.
invest a few of those.
I was going for the Bugs Bunny meme, by the way. You can tell from the pronunciation of that. Our. When you said money, and I was like, our money.
Yeah. So, we have more wheat to sell you.
Let's get this is a bit less hideous.
There we go.
Do you know my theory about super mutants?
Yeah.
I reckon somebody at least had the idea before the war.
Hmm.
Didn't you say it was like an old military base or something that they turn up on?
Yeah. The most of the design seems to have been done by the master. But
Right, the master, as in, I am the master and you will obey me.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, cool, yeah, sure.
But yeah, it's definitely all done using existing tech.
Like, it feels like it'd be one of those shady pre-war projects. Like Robo-Brains.
Yeah.
I've said before, the single like most creepy, just kind of unpleasant. It's like cool, but you know, just like oh no. Thing I've ever come across on Fallout 4 is a Robo Brain factory. Just yeah, and it got yeah, it's Fallout. You get to read the logs and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Robco say they use like chimp brains in their Robo Brains. It's not very nice, but you know at least it's better than using human brains, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And like I'm sure, like if Robco say they use chimp brains, then
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. It's not that they lie, is it? Right?
Yeah. I can't. I mean, the idea is unthinkable.
Would you ever steal candy from a baby? Unthinkable. Wouldn't think of it. Question is fake.
Yeah, I'm imagining something similar to the ethical notes in the Little Sister production factories in BioShock. Turning children into machines. And in the part where it talks about turning them into the machine, it's talking about how you know they're still alive in there, so it's not murder. They're just putting them to work for the good of society.
Sure, of course.
And then in the next section, it's talking about how so they're in charge of collecting a material called Adam, which is like a biological resource that they've invented down there that requires a living host, which is why they're turning people into these machines. So in the next part, they're talking about how, unfortunately, once the little sister is full of Adam, it's impossible to extract it from her without, terminating her. But, by this point, she's only living due to the enhancements within her. They did turn off the enhancements and the little sister dies. So as you see, it's not murder, it's more like turning off the life support for something that can't survive on its own.
Of course, yeah, it's still ethical.
So yeah, at no point does anything unethical happen.
No, not at all. You certainly don't join up those dots.
Yeah. Yeah, connecting those things would be entirely unacceptable.
Exactly. Just going into a room and it's just full of brains. Chairs.
Yeah.
Floor to ceiling. Because the war intervened in the project.
Yeah.
They'd got things going on, and then the war started. So, I had some meowing, but I bricked them up. No, I didn't brick anybody.
Should go wake up Fenrir at some point.
That's true.
Mulon says ZZZ.
Fetch him while I'm in town.
Yeah.
Alright, I assume we're having a bit of a break. I don't know if I was going to.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Before we do that, I'll show you where I've gone. Do
Okay.
that. It's not much, it's not got a proper entrance, but it's just an investment for the future.
What have you wrought?
See, the brains come. There's a little undercraft.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same dimensions as the floor above.
Very nice.
And I've got two other plans, one more speculative, one more definitive. Now, of course, we could just use this as an extra storeroom, or we could use it as something else, a factory storeroom, whatever else would be under here.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, we've not done the main thing we've been working on for weeks.
No, we've just been catching up on stuff. We needed a bit of a break.
Yeah, that's fair. So the first, more definite plan
Yeah.
is that we could bring out the building so far. Maybe not the whole height of it. Maybe only the ground floor. Maybe the ground and first floor. We could see. Maybe not the whole width of the building. But we could bring out essentially an extension.
Yeah.
Probably leave it a couple of blocks shy of the end of the roof, so you've still got or you could even come up almost to the overhang of this roof. But we could just extend it outwards, and that gives us again more storage space, more factory space, such as we need.
Yeah.
And extend the undercraft likewise, so we're operating on 3 floors essentially. Again, we don't have to do that straight away, but that's I think. Come here right now to check something with you. Come here. No, they don't sell iron frames.
No, I don't think either of the existing ones do.
More speculatively, it is possible that. Well, I mean, before we get into it's possible, I outline the problem. Although I built the agricultural railway, A, for its convenience, and B, so we could actually have an above ground railway because everything else is underground.
Yeah.
But it's not efficient.
Goes the long
What
way
if
round.
Yeah. What if instead it was to come in a straight line and go under the fields and into the undercraft?
We'd move farm storage down there so it's all takes you straight in.
Could if you wished. And it'd be pretty efficient. Because the point at which it requires the most force is when it's fully laden, but it'd be coming down the slope fully laden, which would help it.
Yeah.
And then be going back up empty. So that should be working quite efficiently.
Yeah.
And because we're not intending to walk it ourselves, we're not intending to ride down it, it could be very narrow and low. So we don't have to build it to the same standards as our mainline tunnels.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense to me. So to just drop straight down where it is and run straight in.
That's it. That's the plan. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Something to work on then. But I mean, I think we've got perhaps a priority first after this break.
Yeah, I think after the break we should start on some real work.
Did a bit of I mean, we just needed, a bit of a what do people like to say these days? A palate cleanser.
Yeah, I was going to use that exact phrase.
Nice. High five. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say I can't do a high five without just like punching you, so maybe we'll just jump towards each other. Also, I love the fact that this is like universal Minecraft talk.
Yeah.
I went to Squid Game and first played Minecraft and didn't know how to use the text chat and people were talking to her. She just did that in response. Something to work on later. I'll start with the tunnels, obviously, like I do everything else, and then worry about relaying the track later. I'm almost tempted to leave the gravel where it is, so it's like IRL when you're like, oh yeah, there used to be a railway here.
Yeah, I kind of like that actually.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, IRL, they don't leave the ballast usually. But sometimes, if you come across one that's still like fenced off and it's just ballast. And also, there's one near near Whitby. It's I think they call it the Cinder Track or something. And it's the railway line that ran from Scarborough to Whitby.
Yeah.
And it's now a public footpath, like a lot of them are. But like, you can feel underfoot the way they actually built embankments and like patted it all down and everything. So you're not walking on the ballast, but you're walking on the stuff that they originally put down. So I guess it would kind of like that. Alright.
Okay.
Now we'll talk to you all soon.
Yeah, we'll be back shortly, everybody. We are back. And it's night time, as always. We go get to bed.
Illumis of fail says ZZZ.
Yeah, guess we get the blaze rods out and figure out how they work.
So the first step is we need to make the potion. And the second step is getting Anvil to Stars on Sea. Which I think we need to do while he's still a zombie.
Yeah.
We're gonna need
The blaze rods.
gunpowder. You got blaze rods and you got gunpowder.
Okay. I don't know if maybe you should be carrying all of this. Wait,
Let's bring
what if instead of doing all this, we just skip it and give him this totem of undying?
That was how it worked. Feels weird to be able to just walk across this space, even though the chicken coop's been gone, or the chicken enclosure's been gone a while.
Yeah.
Let's get the hang of it. Alright. So. That looks like blaze powder we need.
Okay.
New craft.
So, okay. So the
Okay, so that goes in there. I don't know if
Right.
you can see this, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's now loaded. So, what do we need to make the potion? Oh, so that's like, ooh. I mean, that's interesting.
You know the ingredients for this specific potion.
So, that's what we need. This is not, it's not using up that blaze powder yet, is it? No. So, what do we need? We need gunpowder. We need the potion itself.
Like the glass
So actually
bottle.
we need... I've got a glass bottle. I just need to fill it with water, I think. I shall fill from the lake because, you know.
Yeah.
So what do we need? Oops, I keep pressing Alt. So it's a splash potion of weakness we're making, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. See. Some research with this official chat.
Yeah, we're doing science, Badger.
Ah, gunpowder. Need potion of the turtle master. That's what we're making, isn't it? If not, why not? It's called the potion of the turtle master. Weakness. Oh, that was like a whatchamacallit. Spider's eye.
Spider's eye. Like, is that an ingredient?
Yeah.
I've got one.
I think we need some spider's eye, and if we want, we can use redstone to enhance its effects, I think. Make it stronger, but I don't know if we want to mess around with that. That probably just extends the duration.
Okay. No redstone, just spider.
Yeah, I think we'll start with that. Maybe later we can mess further.
I have the power to move the server to earlier saves and such. Not that I'm aware of. I could maybe take a like a snapshot of it and roll it back, but it's not a thing I've remotely played around with.
Thank you. See if this works.
Have you blown up your house, Badger? Is that a thing that you've done?
So do I? Oh, it's bubbling. Something's happening.
Oh.
Hey, look, you can see the potion on the stand, look.
Yeah.
So what happens to this now?
It might be for personal servers rather than like Mojang ones, but also
Throwing
maybe.
potion of water. So can I now? Yes! So the minute it's just a bottle of water that we can throw.
Yeah. Why not? Make a few dozen of those. Well, for water fight.
With glass bottles. Oh.
Oh?
No effects. That's
Hmm.
not what we wanted.
Needs to be a different order? Like gunpowder first? Hmm.
I put the gunpowder in first, actually.
Ah.
Yeah, that just turned it into a mundane potion. There must be an ingredient we're missing.
Do you need more blaze powder?
No, it's still stocked up.
Hmm.
Just I made an error in my calculations.
Okay, so mine I see the... Oh, I see. So you put the blaze powder... So what looks like a blaze rod in there is actually just the powder through the filter.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so that makes a splash potion that we know. Then... Yeah, that makes it... Okay, yeah, so that makes a splash potion and that makes a mundane potion. But how do I turn it into a potion of weakness?
What if we just gave him some suspicious stew? Do you think that would work?
So that's followed these instructions. What I found.
Hmm.
I'm gonna need another glass bottle, I think.
Okay.
Also, do you mind if I use some of this blaze powder for an experiment? Although, I mean, separate to the experiments that we're currently doing.
I guess not.
Right. Do that experiment in a bit. Okay.
Glass bottles.
Thank you. Alright, let's start with this. Oops. Oh well. Couple of bottles of water now. Excuse me. Big ol' sneeze. So, okay. Ah, you can put more than. I mean, obviously, you can put more than one potion in at once. Try the spider eye first and see what happens. I think that's just going to turn it into a mundane potion, though.
Maybe your alchemy score isn't high enough. Like if you
Maybe.
drink the mundane potion, you might start to recognize its effects.
So yeah, so now I've got a mundane potion and a mundane throw-in potion.
Hmm.
Let's see what happens if I do this. So now I've got two mundane throw. So yeah, so the order doesn't matter. We now know that much.
Hmm.
So, how do I get a potion of weakness? How would we know?
So, yeah, it seems like we're missing the ingredient to induce the weakness then.
Hmm.
Chuck some
So what
flowers
is-
in there.
So what is the ingredient? I need to review our ingredients and then I'll hit more and I'll show you this other experiment I've done. I sure to work through the night, which seems appropriate.
Yeah. Does seem appropriate, but it's probably best not to.
Could it be? Just sense.
Olumus of Fail says ZZZ. Neuralon says ZZZ.
You fall down the hole.
No, shut up.
Here, Lewis, before we carry on, let me show you this thing.
No.
Follow it!
Oh, that's gone forever.
Oh, it
Whoa.
shattered. Ah, it shattered. Sometimes they do.
Was that a Dragon Ball?
So, I took an ender pearl and combined it with blaze powder to make an eye of ender,
Hmm.
and then yeeted it, and alas, it shattered, as they sometimes do.
Oh,
But what that does is that directs us to a stronghold. They don't always shatter. Sometimes they do. And so that directs us to a stronghold. And should we discover a stronghold, that's where the end portals are.
come on,
What do
buddy.
we need? Did he fall in?
Yeah.
this time.
You need to put a fence around this.
Ah. So that's what you use those glistering merlins for.
Oh?
It's, yes, of course. No, I misread my chat. I misread my document.
Yeah.
It wasn't Spider's eyes.
Thank you for the luck, Lady Meow.
Hey, Lady Meow.
Hope you're having a good day.
What is that? What object matches that picture?
What does it look like?
Kind of like a backwards spider's eye.
Hmm. The same color?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, a spider eye.
Magma cream? No. It's not really the same.
That's what it is.
Hmm?
I need a brown mushroom and some sugar. As well as a spider eye.
Okay. Brown mushroom. And some sugar. Do I combine them? Can you make sugared mushrooms? No. I'm very disappointed.
We got the spider's eyes.
Oh, there's something totally not food apparently, for some reason.
That'll do. Thank you. To the temple, church, pub,
To the pub!
place where place where we're performing alchemy. It's too late.
Yeah. I need a fresh potion.
These potions are useless. I mean, maybe not useless, but maybe they are useless. I'm not saying they're useless, but maybe they're useless.
Do they inflict mundane on whatever they hit? Do they turn off magic, or they just
It's
make you
such a
realize
cheat
how
one.
miserable your life is?
Okay, so now it's a throwing potion of water. Now if we add this,
Fermented spider's eye.
alchemy. So what happens if I throw this at you? For science?
For science. Ah! I feel normal. The potion worked.
The throwing potion at Aggie. Done it.
Yes.
Lead him out into this bright sunshine for his new. Oh. So better get cells ready for tonight then, I guess. If we're doing it tonight.
Yeah.
Get the job done. So we've got to bait him all the way to Stars on Sea before we do it.
Yeah. Stock up on foods.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess. Just Waiting for night to fall.
I'm going to move the gilded melons into enchanting now. I know they can be used for alchemy.
Sure. I didn't know how many golden carrots we'd need, so I got a stack of them.
None.
Oh. Well, we don't
Golden
really-
apples. So I've got one.
We don't really use gold for much anyway, though.
Did you make some?
Golden carrots? Yeah, I made a stack of them.
There's some in farm goods, you know.
I didn't know how many we'd need.
Just none.
Well, So how many golden apples do we need?
One, and I've got it.
Okay.
Don't make no more of them. They take gold bars rather than gold nuggets. Wait, did you make a stack of golden carrots?
Well, yeah.
That's a lot of gold.
Okay, we're not using it for
64.
anything.
All true. But that's 64 times 8 golden nuggets.
Hmm.
And admittedly, we can use those for breeding asses.
Well, I thought probably better to use it up before some idiot starts building pyramids or something.
Well, that's...
Sounded close.
Where from beneath? Oh wait, there's a villager trap down here. Several villagers trapped down here.
Oh.
And the zombies are really close by. That you come, gentlemen? Still stuck, I think. Wait, I think I know it. Yep, the zombies are inside this walkway.
Mhm.
Drawn to the villagers who were trapped down there.
Maybe they chose to hide down there. Like hobbits.
I'd rather. Don't go back in, I've just freed you from it. You know, I'm gonna do something about
What is this, a metaphor for capitalism?
this. Nice. Breaking it up. Oh, I've got stuck down here myself. There we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? Hey, it's that an armourer apprentice. Oh, hold on, I just need to go and... Just not night yet, as I've got time to go and drop something back in. What are you doing, Fletcher Journeyman? Actually, that sounds like a character from a pulp.
Yeah.
Something. Fletcher Journeyman.
Detective Fletcher Journeyman.
Yes! Apparently, there was a copper in the recent troubles in America, who was he was the one who acted as bait essentially. Because at first, some people thought he'd just run away from trouble, and it turned out he let people chase him away from the politicians who were, you know, being aided.
Yeah.
And it turned out his name was Eugene Goodman.
Huh.
He was indeed a good man.
Yeah.
And one of the people involved in organising the stuff that happened was called John Monster.
Hmm.
People said you couldn't make it up. It's
Yeah.
a bit of a lighting situation being created here on this path.
Hmm.
So I'll have to be putting in a complaint.
Yeah, I might have to talk to Badger about this. I mean, look at this here as well. A lighting situation. This area is not properly lit, monsters can spawn. But also, look at this shoddy work.
Why is the sail on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Also, we're wasting night time, actually, aren't we?
Yeah, let's move.
Problems for later. Like a Little John kind of situation. Yeah. Stock up with Snap. Right. So, what's the quickest way to the station from here?
I mean, I think we're gonna have to go for the side entrance to avoid any iron golems, so...
So, yeah. Through the woods along the riverbank.
Yeah.
Alright.
You ready?
You ready to lead him and I'll try and fend others off?
Yeah.
We're gonna die doing this, aren't we? We're gonna survive the nether and die with these shenanigans. Is he out?
He's out.
Just hear me.
Yeah. Come on, buddy.
This feels like the most dangerous thing we've ever done. And I let Tyson. Well, I didn't let. Tyson shot me with a crossbow for science. Oh, creeper.
Creeper. You got him?
Yep.
Oh, we got regular zombies.
I'll deal with him. Creeper. Watch out behind. I'm gonna shoot. Watch out, he's right behind you.
Yeah, I see.
Got his attention. Got him. Where's Anvil?
See ya. Anvil?
I was
Where you
terrified
going?
I'd shooting him.
Where's he going? He's not following me. Oh, there we go. There's attention again.
Still following you.
Yeah.
Fall. Oh, creeper.
Oh. Skellington.
Got their attention. Well, they know we're here now.
Anvil? Anvil, buddy? Hey, focus on me. Anvil?
Oh, the zombies called him to me. Right, we've got zombies coming up
okay.
behind. Right, when you leave the gate, just arrows everywhere. Isn't there?
Yeah.
Come on, lad. Right, can you... Oh, I need to lure him through. That's it, we got the gate.
Yeah.
Alright. Midnight, we've still got the rest of the night to...
Right.
Oh, we gotta watch the llamas.
Yeah.
Just in case they stare on him. Or if he swings for him. So once we get him into the tunnels, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
Wait, have we got any beds on us?
I have.
You got it. Have you got more than one?
I've just got one.
Right, I'm gonna go and grab one for myself.
Okay.
Just lead him down to the tunnels and I'll catch up with you.
Right.
Head towards. Take this platform 3 for the Stars on Sea line. He's currently an armourer, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because he's going to lose that, I think.
Platform 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stars on platform 1 should have no line to it. Platform 2 goes to Vault 0.
Right.
Why can I hear zombies in here? Also, do we have no spare beds?
We've got plenty of wool and wood if we don't.
I don't know where they'd be. I don't really know. Not like that I can hear a zombie in town. How are you doing over there?
Trudging along. We're going to be at this for a while.
Went to you. Is there anything we'd want him to be? Career-wise, you know, what's
Like-
that?
A farmer, maybe? I don't know. I mean, you could get a armory table and plop it down in there so that he keeps his role once we arrive.
I said, is there anything else you want me to get up before I get in and bring with us before I come and catch up with you? Do we want an armourer? Do we want a cartographer?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, his name's Anvil. I assumed he was going to stay as an armor, to be honest.
He might not, but we can, you know, stack the deck, I guess.
Yeah.
What do I need to make one of them? Golden pressure plate. Huh.
Yeah, I picked it up in the nether.
Nice. Cool. So, what do we need? An armor. How do we make one?
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what block it even is.
We'll just let Nate check its course and then we can worry about this later.
Yeah.
Now it's now dawn, and what we want to do is it'll be tomorrow night then, or tonight I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, while he's still like he is, we lead him out into your Great Hall.
Yeah.
Whereabouts online are you?
I haven't come to the first bend yet. Oh, you mean we're not stood on the track, so you could probably just ride past us if you wanted.
You knew what I was asking.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and get set up.
You got plenty of beds in there, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a bell in there. It's intended to be a town centre of sorts. And for you to run him over with the minecart and kill him.
You already do that out. But no. Made pretty good progress. I've still not caught up with you.
It doesn't feel like we've gotten that far with how slowly he moves. But yeah, I guess we're getting there. Keeping a map with me to keep track of my progress.
See ya. It's yeah, 'cause I mean it's dawn now, and we're at it since just About midnight.
Yeah.
But I can't get past. The bridge stops. Collides with him.
Oh, there you are.
Let's see. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, you're at East Market.
Whoa!
Not East Market, you're at Sandington.
What the heck?
Where did you go?
I fell down. There's a hole in the wall. Oh, he's following
That's-
you now.
It's okay. Looks like something took the track up again.
Who the heck's been in charge of maintenance around here?
Come on, lad. I mean, there are some holes in the wall, but you shouldn't be able to fall through them. They should only be 1 block wide.
Whoa, what's going on here?
What is it?
The blocks keep falling down? Oh, I keep looking away and the blocks have vanished.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on here.
no, that's not great.
Wait, what?
Problems for later, maybe.
Yeah. I've flagged the area.
Thank you. Remember, if you encounter a situation where maintenance is required, rest assured that it's probably already been reported and is therefore being handled.
If I was to report it myself, it would almost certainly be a duplicate.
Exactly. So, you know, obviously there's a backlog, so like, if you see it again, like, it's probably just that like, it hasn't been handled yet. That doesn't mean it's not going to be handled, though.
Yeah. Oop.
Oh.
Finally noticed me.
Are you leading
Okay.
him now?
Yeah, I've got him again.
I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna try and secure the area a bit so we've got a
Yeah.
straighten up forward path into the hole.
I don't think if there's anything there that counts as a jump block already. I don't think there is.
I'll have a look round. There's no hatches, is there?
Hatches.
Hmm.
I think you might batten them down, become a sailor.
Oh, hatches are what generate village idiots.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's had a hard life, so honestly, if that's the way he wants to go, I completely support him.
Kidding, of course.
Yeah, there's nothing we especially need there, I think, other than a farmer would be nice because he'd gather food to keep the population up.
Hmm.
But it's not an issue. Okay, we're in the station.
It's daylight out.
Right, keep him down here. I'll level my shield skill up.
There's nothing quite so unsettling though as when it's tridents coming at your shield and you can just see it getting battered down.
Yeah. Well, this is actually taking damage a lot faster than I thought it would. Actually, I've not got like protection. The only thing on there is mending, isn't it? I get
Do.
mental note that when I get home, I should put durability enchantments on my shield.
Yeah, that actually makes perfect sense to it. Why haven't we done that? I'm chucking some torches down to try and push back the darkness.
Yeah.
So today we are, cancelling the apocalypse and all that. Good actor, Idris Elba. Did you say you've seen Pacific Rim? 2. That is.
2. Yeah. I regret seeing it significantly.
One complaint I had is that the Jaegers don't have any like feel to them. They're too lightweight, you know, they're too capable.
Yeah, like anime robots running around all over the place. But yeah, Guillermo del Toro didn't have anything to do with it. It was a completely separate project, and it's probably killed the franchise.
Good film, Pacific Rim. I mean, it's just giant robots, giant monsters, you know. First time. But I like it, it's good. It's just entertaining, I guess, as much as anything.
Yeah.
Well done.
Feels very genuine.
That's the problem with films these days. People make films to make money, not to create art. Yeah, people say that kind of stuff and it always makes me laugh. It's like, it's what people have always done.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there are people who go, I don't care whether this film does well or not, I'm making it. But not many, surely.
Yeah. You know, there might be a lot of them, but they don't tend to get funding.
Well, true.
The people might want to create art, but the companies want to see a profit.
Yeah, exactly. And given the economic system we live in, understandably.
Yeah. How's that nighttime coming along?
It's evening.
Okay. Just walking around in circles in the train station. Occasionally he decks me one.
Relatable.
In that you also occasionally deck me one? Look, you're the one who brought up films, okay?
I was going for just walking around in circles in stations, but sure. That too, I guess. Trains are pretty cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because of this business where I've had to do that involves travelling by train, which I've not done for a while. So that's quite nice. But you know, bad situation to travel on trains in. The sun is setting. I've done some lighting up. That should ease it, but I still think we want to do it as quickly as possible. Doors open.
Okay. Tell me when it's go time.
Guy, bright red, and the sun is getting real low. Big guy. The sun's behind the horizon. It's go time. Let's go. Bring out the chaser. Say I'm the chaser. Lighting is imperfect. Might relay some of this road.
I mean, maybe later?
I mean, not now.
Yeah, man, buddy.
We need to get him into one of the bedrooms, really.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shut that station gate while you do that.
Mhm.
And then we get into hall and find out a super creeper's beating us in.
Yeah. So according to my dream, the way you can tell the difference is that sea creepers are orange and super creepers are red.
Ah, I didn't expect that.
Hmm.
Would you like to know that super creepers already exist?
Hmm.
Oh, he's on bar.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Right, so we want to get him in one of the bedrooms.
Yep, I got him in a bedroom.
Right,
He's
get out of
beating
there.
the heck
Shut the
out
door
of
a
me.
minute. Yeah, okay. Are the windows shut in there? Are the blinds shut?
Oh, I don't know. I'll go have a look from outside. Yeah, they're shut.
Okay, that's just in case.
I mean, yeah.
So, what we need to do now is we chuck the potion on him,
Alright.
and then feed him the golden apple.
Okay.
We have to do it in a specific order. So when if you'll open the door for me, I'll throw this on him.
Okay. You ready?
Yep. Ah, he got me. Did he get him?
Think so?
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Now we gotta keep getting back in that room if we can.
okay.
We want him in here, and then we want to get out. And shut the door behind you. That's
Okay. That's when you're talking through the plans, I was just waiting to hear a damn it, I missed.
it. I thought I had. Look at all this poison I've got. Are we all poisoned? Or is it
Yeah.
just me?
I guess it's a splash potion.
I just thought we got him.
Yeah. I mean, he ate the thing, right?
Yeah, but we need him weakened first.
I mean, red stuff was coming off of him, I don't know.
If he's not weakened, he'll turn him into a super zombie. That one. I'm recovered.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna go around the back and observe him through the window.
Please. For science.
Was it quite a lengthy process for him to change back then?
Yeah, it takes a while.
Mm.
We're gonna get killed, aren't we? Twitching a lot, and he's got those red things going off him.
Okay.
My worry was that he was gonna beat the door down
Yeah.
in his fury.
Oh,
The zombie child!
yeah.
Be gone, fiend!
Back to the pit. Oop. Excuse me, Mr. Enderman.
And no disrespect, we're just performing science.
Yeah.
Or possibly a necromantic ritual.
I'm sure you understand science and slash or necromantic rituals.
True. If he explodes or something because we've done it wrong, I got it.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes down, there's an Enderman.
Yeah. Low-key kind of hoping that Anvil's anguish cries will draw the attention of another zombie villager.
Too, actually. That would be great.
Number of problems that would solve.
Certainly bringing us more zombies.
Yeah.
More coming in. They know. Oh, it's one of those like annoying games where you've like done a task and now you have to like defend the objectives.
Yeah. And the objective for 15 minutes.
No roof access is the fear hall.
No. door at the front is literally the only access. Can't even
What if
get
there's
in.
a fire?
Hmm?
If there's a fire.
Well, then probably everybody dies. I don't know.
Oh, zombies on the roof. I thought you said there was no roof access. Oh, that minister potion into me.
Zombie.
He's
doctor.
alive! He's alive!
He's alive! Okay, let's go to bed quickly.
Barnard, our leader is back. Thou canst not to bed vouchsafe for creatures draw near.
Ah.
Hey, I'm in bed.
Oh, cool.
Miralon says ZZZ.
By alchemical aids, exercise a cannibal
Mrs.
peasant of
Fail
evil.
says ZZZ.
He's opened the door. He's out. He's running.
Where you going, buddy? Oh yeah,
He's-
has cleared his job.
Yeah.
Still. Success.
I'm gonna run outside and make sure he's not
Yeah.
at any risk.
Yeah, I'm going to get immediately killed.
Hey, it's hard mode. They turn him into one of them.
Oh, that'd only be a moderate inconvenience.
Now that we have discovered a way to defeat death, he's run out. He's run off.
Oh, where's he going?
I think he's just like exploring,
Yeah.
seeing the world with fresh eyes.
Doing
Oh, there's a creeper.
villager A to B stuff. Wander around for the morning.
Doing my job, I guess.
Where did he go?
In the boathouse / warehouse thing. Oh, there's a job
he's,
site blocks in here.
Ah, yeah, he's got a job. He's a mason.
Ah, I forgot. I just kind of left this.
Oh, that's fine. Hey, Anvil, welcome to the team.
Hey, selling us discount clay.
Hmm,
Are you buying clay to discount?
should have brought some emeralds. Oh, it's not doing a discount for me, I guess. You're the one who resurrected him.
Thanks for bringing me back from the dead. Can I have your discount on this clay?
Yeah.
Wow,
Well,
we've done it.
yeah. So, I guess the cheap masons took an interest in the resurrection of man.
Seems that they did.
Mm.
I mean, there's an anvil right there. An anvil instead becomes a mason.
Yeah. It's drawing a line between him and his old life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was called Anvil, I was turned into a zombie.
Mm.
But now I'm a mason. I'm free. No,
We've,
that's a riff.
Founded a village as well.
Yeah. Now I need to get more. And repeat.
Yeah. Just one more, and we have a village, like one that can potentially grow.
That's it. Get more villagers and such.
Yeah.
More trades and that. Yeah.
I think we need at least 2 of them for iron golems to start spawning.
Well, we've done it, Loomis.
Yep. The dead to life!
I mean, if we've got the iron and pumpkins, we could make an iron golem to defend him.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah. Have the ability. Ah. So then, if I'm going back. Boats and a yellow bed and some charcoal and a door and some lanterns. Art of something.
Whoop.
Yeah. Oh.
There's an Enderman behind the bar.
Usual, please, mate.
Yeah. He's doing stuff.
Got a job.
Mm. Okay. So there's a block of dirt in here now. I can only assume he's set down. Yep, there's a block of dirt and a block of sand.
I just watched him deploy it. Do you think we should do a safety drill?
A safety drill? What do you have in mind?
I'm gonna come out here and observe if in a moment you ring the bell.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Right. I'm gonna give it a ring.
Have you rung the bell?
I have.
He didn't do a thing.
Oh.
Maybe because he's already indoors?
Maybe.
He's gonna end up with a pig in bed in here and he just living in it.
I mean, he should make his bed's presumably in there, so hopefully he'll make its way back there when night falls.
Busy doing mason stuff.
Mm. Here, actually. Okay. So if we ever get a farmer here, they'll farm that and give bread to their neighbours.
Nice. That's what we want.
Mm-hmm.
Bread and circuses. Wait, no.
Yes.
Alright. Oh, that's how you get on the roof.
They jump off the hillside.
Looks like he's heading back.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he's going up the hill.
Okay. Doing his evening wander around before he goes to the bell.
The Enderman's still inside, I think I can hear him.
Yeah. Redecorating.
Yeah, that's it. So we know he's got a routine. Yeah, they're gonna stand on table, aren't they?
That's fine. Someday seeing a bunch of villagers in here wandering around the tables every evening will do my heart good.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds like they're talking to each other.
Yeah.
I was very both goes edge there.
Yeah. Endermen carry more than one block at once. Do they have an inventory? Or did he make 2 trips to bring these 2 blocks inside?
Made 2 chips. Yeah, well, how's it going?
Can I assume he teleported in through a window?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
How long before one of us accidentally looks that Enderman in the face?
I feel like it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, oh, falling through the floor somehow.
You're lying flat from where I'm looking. That weird animation that it hardly ever uses.
Crawling around on the floor.
Whoop, it's right behind you.
Hi.
I had a dog over, did
He's gone to bed.
Oh, yep, he's gone to bed. Good. Oops.
Neuralon says ZZZ. Illumus of Fail says ZZZ.
Oh. Well then, roaring success.
Still in
Ready
it.
up.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Hello, Anvil. You think he's coming and hanging out with us because he's got no other villagers yet to
Well, maybe.
socialise with in the morning?
Following you around.
Yeah. No shooting the breeze. What the richest people said. Is that you hiding from the end of it?
Yeah.
Crawling under bed. We're stopping here though. I feel like I shut all shutters at night, then open them again at morning.
Yeah. It's fair. Things can't get in even if a double set of shutters is open though.
Ah,
At least-
okay.
At least not anything our size.
I get out, but you can't get in.
Yeah.
It's night. It feels like you should.
Off to work, Anvil.
They
Right.
never make some interesting noises, don't they? The
Yeah.
vocalizations.
Gentlemen, we've done it.
We saved him. Wouldn't have been possible without all your hard work, Loomis.
Thank you. Good teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes. Now the temple is already restoring people from beyond death.
I mean, that just makes us sound like villains.
Yeah, next thing you know, we'll be strangling Senna and screaming, "Give her back!"
True. What was next on my to-do list? So if we get off at Sandington, we can have a look and see at that problem, can't we?
Yeah. I'm not sure if my game was glitching out or something, to be honest.
Enderman can't move stone, so They shouldn't be able to do anything like that. So I'm thinking of laying future track on the looking away from Chasmby, left hand side of the tunnels.
Yeah.
Oops.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Suck. Bye. Bye.
Ended up going backwards.
I accidentally clicked into it again instead of coming out of it. Where was it that there was a problem?
Right next to that station.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm back. Like he flagged it up with just like all the torches.
I didn't have much else to mark it with.
No, I accidentally took a trunk out the platform. I don't have anything to fix it with. Dang it. Falling in a hole.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just walking along with Anvil and I just dropped through. And then I tried... This is the part that I tried to put a block down there and it vanished. And I put another block down there and that also vanished. Right where that one is.
I
So-
see that there's you put cobblestone here.
Yeah.
So I don't usually use that, so not in this kind of scenario, so
Yeah, no, the blocks along here just vanished in front of me. I assumed they were blinking out of existence, but I wasn't sure if I'd like set off some sort of gravel landslide and like I was putting the blocks down and they were falling with the gravel. But it doesn't look like that was anything like that. To be honest, I'm wondering if I glitched through this wall in the first place because I hadn't loaded in properly.
maybe. There we go.
Yeah.
Overstored. Let you recover your torches.
Oh, yeah.
To the way, man. You're blocking the line.
I'll wheel it along until I get to the accelerator.
You've reached it, right? Because I'm coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going.
So yeah, it's part of me ongoing rail improvement works. I'm going to lay the track on the left-hand side of the tunnels as you're facing away from Chasmby.
Okay.
I think I'd rather do that in future. Not just because that's like standard British railway procedure, but also because I like it. It also means you're not like racing through the torches as you travel.
Yeah.
The original reason for having it on the wrong side or on the right side is so that the redstone torches that power it are just under a torch.
Hmm.
I thought that'd look neater, but I'm like, actually, I think it'd be better to have it on the opposite side. Now, of course,
Yeah.
there will be lengths to track where it is on the wrong side, as it were. For example, coming out of Sandington going towards Stars on Sea, it's going to be on the wrong side, and then at some point cross over to the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Because I've always, I know I did do that. I always liked the idea of doing a bit of a connection from Sandington into those mines, just because the track's already laid there.
Yeah.
In which case it'd be easiest to have it run on the left-hand side,
Whoop.
and then just do a little excursion into the... What have you done?
Right. Bye!
No! It's gonna reach the thing.
Shoot it. Put an ammo in it.
I've been chuckling to myself about Skeletor. Because I didn't really watch I mean, I watched it a bit, but I didn't really watch the He-Man cartoon a lot as a kid. But we had a lot of the toys.
Yeah.
And I didn't really... I always thought the way Skeletor talks and things was a meme. Well, you know, I thought that's clearly not how you'd actually have your villain talk. I was wrong. What? It is. I mean, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a clip from some episode of He-Man where he's talking to, is it Hordax? Hordax of the Horde, I think.
Yeah.
Who's I don't know the lore very well. Is he another villain like Skeletor? He kind of looks like Skeletor. And there must be some kind of standoff going off between him a bit. And this fella, this Hordax, whatever his name is, says, "I only came to tell you that I've discovered the identity of the traitor." And Skeletor says, Well, who is he?" He goes, "Not a he, but a she." He says exactly like that. The music is all dramatic when he says it. "It's that baby I stole from Randor so long ago. Princess Adora." What? Whoever's done the clip just like cuts it there where he just goes, "What?" And so I say, yeah, just imagine your colleague tells you about how they kidnapped a baby. Yeah, that's probably what I would react actually. What?
What?
Yeah. You probably would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Miralon says ZZZ.
And someone else is like, yeah, but I think Skeletor were involved in that. He just forgot about it. Like, oh yeah, we did.
What? Who could have predicted that would come back to bite us?
Yeah. I've had such a pleasant day. It's ridiculous and all of it. This one scene as well, I don't know what's happening, but they've got someone captured. And Skeletor says, "Now I suppose I'll have to decide what to do with you." And the woman collapses into like Triclops' arms. And is it Beastman or something, the furry one?
Yeah.
Says, "Oh, she's fainted." Skeletor just goes, "Ha, how like a woman." What? I don't even like. You don't even wholly make sense.
Yeah.
As well as being, sexist. Although people pointed out that given the way she slumps, it kind of looks like she's grabbed over Triclops' groin. So like, is she just pretending to collapse? Oh no, I fainted. Crap. Also, why does Triclops very often turn his head to look at people? He's got eyes on each side.
Yeah. Wants to maximize his depth perception.
True, that must be it. But like, I think only one eye can see in one direction at once.
I mean, I don't really know what the character looks like, but maybe it's like with some spiders where only the front eye has good vision, the others are mostly for movement.
Maybe. That would make sense. Just imagine like a dude, but he's got like a dark green kind of band around that makes up the top part of his head, like a dish almost. And there's an eye on the front, and then an eye on the back left, and an eye on the back right, forming a kind of like triangle.
Okay. Needs a bit of a dish, you say?
They all are in He-Man. They're all just super muscly dudes, aren't they? Like, even Skeletor.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a skeleton face. But, like, yeah, he's also, like, jacked. I don't know why they are, but they are.
Because they are He-Man.
They're
Double
just a man.
manly.
Yeah. So not a Mantor then. Half man, half another man.
No, they're simply all man.
So I believe. See if I can flog this coal too. Selling coal to Newcastle.
There's that unleveled up guy that we dug out of the pit, remember?
I don't know if you were buying coal.
He was.
Was he?
Yeah.
Where is he?
If I'm any judge, he's probably still stood next to the pit. Reminiscing about the time that he was stuck down there.
You're saying it's this armourer master who don't buy coal I should sell the coal to?
Yes, that's the one.
Who's this guy? An armourer novice? But he sells, he doesn't buy. Where's the other guy?
I'm telling you, check next to the pit. He's probably back down there.
If I hadn't filled it in, he would be, wouldn't he? There are like other hazardous pits we should probably do something about in this village.
Oh. What are you doing here, buddy?
Is it Anvil?
No, we've got a stray llama.
Oh.
It's a llama just wandering around the park.
Merits an investigation. One of the Fletchers, or the Fletcher who was down there, is still stood by the pit. Just a little distance away. Wow, there's a hole. Someone's been living up here. Up at the top of the tower.
Yeah, I think Badger's been camped out there. Where are all the leads?
Should be in the chest. Next to your last two of them.
There's only one here.
Really?
Yeah. The heck? Who keeps losing all the leads?
Been touching them.
Right, come on, you.
Probably. I just seen somebody. Over here. Sir? Yes! The armor apprentice who buys coal. It's like you said. No, bought as much coal as sold him as much coal as he'll have.
Oh man, llamas are delightful. They really are. I led this guy in with a leash and the others came running over to form a line. I'm taking him to them, no, not leading him anywhere. There's nowhere to follow him. They just want to get in that line. Conga, conga, conga. Alright then, how did you get out? Wait. We had 2 white, 4 browns, and a trader, right?
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah, there's. Oh, hold on. No, there's 6 in here.
7.
6 brown ones.
What?
What? Yeah, there's 6 brown llamas in here. I think we must have brought 3 pairs of brown ones. For a moment I was like, did we... Was this somehow a new llama? But no. Okay. Yeah, I can see where I got out. This wall needs to be a block higher on the hillside.
What?
What?
I love doing that. That's so much fun to do.
Are you nearby?
I'm just dealing with a zombie.
Okay.
Not a zombie villager though. I've just taken the decorations off a tree.
Yeah, need to take the decorations off the sleigh, I guess. Watch this, it's wonderful.
He's really came belting down from that hillside as well.
But yeah, along here you can just walk straight off in places, you don't even have to jump. Nope.
You did say create a pit, didn't you?
Yes, a death pit.
The only kind I know. So that was grotesque unnecessary.
This might be the single greatest thing they've put in Minecraft.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. That should hopefully improve things somewhat.
Yeah, can't just walk off anymore.
What a column.
Yeah.
Do that, maybe they can.
Should probably create a little somewhere for these cows.
So we can get the leather we need.
Mm.
So I know a way we could get more villagers to Anvil.
Just kidnap some from here?
That's one way of doing it. I mean, I was thinking of letting them get killed by a zombie.
Yeah, get zombified and then leave them there.
Yeah. Bring them back from beyond the grave.
Yeah, that'd probably be quicker than my plan of just putting them in a boat and hauling them there.
Yeah, too many hills when you think about it.
Well, to be honest, I was gonna just drag them. I was just gonna drag the boat down into the railway and row along there, but
And right, get out to the other side.
I think we'd be close enough to the bell at that point.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know, once we've shoved our labourers into a boat and forcibly taken them to this other location, they'd really have no choice but to settle in and labour there. Otherwise, how are they going to eat?
Well, that's true. Did you see that on anywhere, I guess? About Elon Musk?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. How are people not seeing through that? Like, that's literally something that was done for places like Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah.
It's literal indentured servitude. Like that's a thing that's already been done historically.
Yeah.
How are people not seeing that it is exactly that? And then other people are like, yeah, but once you're on Mars, like, how's he gonna get you to pay back your debt? Well, you're gonna be miles away from banks and stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you'll have no way of inducing you to give him money once he controls your food, water, the ground you stand on, and the air you breathe.
Yeah, once you're literally living in a building that he owns. It's probably full of his security guys ready to shoot you, yeah.
And he
once there's...
probably pays you in like Musk bucks that you can, only spend on Mars with him.
Yeah,
for like, you
literally nowhere you can go that isn't his territory.
Exactly.
Without getting a face full of vacuum, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really just want to call it Muskia, do you? Because that'd be an awful place name.
Yeah, he's got to come up with something better than that.
Mind you, sorry to call this kid.
Yeah, on second thoughts, that's probably what he'll call it. We'll probably be lucky if he goes for as innocuous a name as Muskia.
Oh, you're right, actually. Did you know, when he was at university, he used to just carry emeralds in his pocket and show them off to ladies to try and impress them? He used to like produce.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Just our world. At least in our world, you have a choice between leaders, none of whom are good.
True.
Most leaders in our world are not open about desiring to create a new slave caste.
Yeah. Isn't it the plot of Red Faction?
Yes. This is literally the plot of Red Faction.
Yeah, because it's the whole thing of the whole point of like your character and others like him have been told that Mars is a utopia, and they take out a debt, don't they, with the company to go there.
Yep.
And then find out it's a hellhole, and you have to just like work as a slave in these mines to pay off the debt you owe for going there. Yeah.
I believe they work 14-hour days in order to rent a bed for 8 hours.
Yeah, that's it. Then you have no choice.
Isn't it better to be open? It's better to be unsuccessful. That's what I want from my leaders trying to establish a new slave caste. I want them to not succeed. I want them to not be on Mars where nobody will hold them accountable. I want them to be surrounded by other leaders who, while maybe also wanting to create slave castes, are pretending not to and therefore will interfere with our leaders' attempts to create a slave caste.
Exactly, yeah.
This is how society functions.
Unfortunately, it is, isn't it?
We've got to keep the politicians fighting each other so they don't turn on us.
Very true. We need to change the colour of the flag to Stars on Sea.
Oh yeah, now that it's a village.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just studying the map. Planning our next invasion. I mean, voyage of commerce and diplomacy. Yeah, and I think it's the scale of it as well, isn't it? Like, yeah, we pay us taxes, and yeah, we feel trapped and just want to escape and live in the countryside. Yeah, obviously. But like, he'd be so under his thumb that you
Yeah.
couldn't do anything except. Saved by him, isn't it?
Expansion is necessary, Badger.
They'll always be expanded and always producing more.
-1 to relations. Our close borders spark tensions.
Yeah. Just looking at where we need to. No, I'm just looking at where we need to fill in on the map and that.
Yeah.
Also, we do need to rebrand the ominous banner at Vault Zero, don't we?
Yeah.
Ominous banner. Like ominous banner, like down the bottom right, where there's an actual fortification of illagers. Oh, but yeah, that should say Vault Zero.
I mean, there was a point where the ominous banners were the only banners we had. That's why
true.
there's so many of them.
Yeah.
I mean, all the villages were like that until I went around and replaced a few of them. There's
That's
still a
true,
few
you do a good job with
villages. Still a few villages that don't have a name and their own banner.
That's true. Certainly one on the shores of that lake as well, in the inland sea.
Yeah, I don't think it's got a banner at all.
No.
For some reason on our explorations we didn't decide to take a banner with us that we could use to flag key sites.
Should have done, really, sure.
Yeah.
We put a couple of white banners up, haven't we? Unless that were later.
Yeah.
So my plans for the future is I need to go and finish the station underground and build the above ground part of the station at Tyson's Market. That's my next plan, and finish the line. Both finish the tunnel work and also actually lay the track and everything.
Yeah.
That's a job to do. Then at one point, I think the line should go out from there. And Fenrir. And then turn north and eventually hook up to both nether portals. The plan for that one. For now, that'll have to be me.
Yeah. A few sessions of finishing off our projects, now we're back in town and things are quieted down.
Then at some point we'll have to make another jaunt into hell.
Yeah. I mean, I'd just like to do a bit more riding out, fill out a bit more of the map. Put some proper flags down for the villages. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Anvil sells red and pink terracotta now, as well as polished granite.
So I will be back on Friday, unless something should occur. What is it? 1900 GMT thereabouts. I'm always late, so is that? And we'll be playing whatever's voters were on the Discord.
Yeah, I will also be there at 1900 UTC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I made this big deal about how this was the start of my return to streaming, and I'd be, like at 1700 each day. But I've actually got a doctor's appointment on Friday, so it's going to be 1900.
Whoop. Night, Lady Meow.
Yeah, good night, Lady Meow. Thank you for being here.
So yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you all soon.
Yeah, thanks for joining me for this, Noel.
No problem, Lewis. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. You all have a good night, and I'll see you all next time. Until then.
The Marie.